Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Today, I wanted to speak of grain-fed, grain-fed cows and grain-fed chicken, and yeah, let's speak just those two: grain-fed chicken and grain-fed cows versus grass-fed cows and pasture-raised chickens. And pasture-raised chickens. Let me just add it here. Pasture-raised chickens. So grain-fed cows, grain-fed chickens versus grass-fed cows and pasture-raised chickens. Which one is better? So why do cows get fed grain? Why is that? So when you feed a cow grass, it takes longer for the cow to gain weight, right? It gets more muscular, it gets more lean, right? Even if you eat a slice of grass-fed cow, you'll understand that the cut is harder than the grain-fed. Normally grain-fed, they're like softer, right? Soft, sweet, while grass-fed, they're more tough and less amount of fat than grain-fed. As you know, Wagyu normally is always grain-fed, right? Always. That's why they have the marbles and everything. You can't make Wagyu beef with grass-fed with grass-fed cows. It's impossible. There's not enough fat, right? That's why they feed cows grain. Not only that, they make more money when they feed cows grain because it gets fat. The cow gets fatter, right? So they sell by the pound. So the fatter you are, the more they sell, right? Not only that, it's sweeter, right? So people just prefer sweeter. And grass-fed, grain-fed has less. Let's say a cow's supposed to eat grass, right? So when it eats grains, it gets less minerals in the body. That means the quality of the cut of the steak is less than a grass-fed cow. A grain-fed cow, cows that eat grain-fed their whole life, they have at least 50% less minerals and vitamins than grass-fed cows. 50%. Let's say a cut of steak that's 100 grams has 50 milligrams of carnitine, right? In a grain-fed has 25 grams of carnitine, and then when you cook it, it has half of that, like 12.5. It has, like, you're getting nothing, right? It's sweet, yes, but you're getting less minerals. Now grass-fed, if it's grass-fed their whole life, not only is the cut of steak tougher, so when you're chewing on it, you're working on your jaw, right? Always working on your jaw, getting that good lining. Not only that, it's much healthier because most grain-fed cows eat grain from pesticide grain that has been sprayed pesticide. So your steak might have like lingering of pesticides, right? That's very little amount because a cow cleans a lot of what it eats, right? So, but still, it has little amounts. And now let's speak about pasture-raised chickens. Pasture-raised chickens are better because they have time to move right around the field. They get more sun, they get more movement, and they eat what they're supposed to eat. That's plants and bugs. That's it. Plants and bugs. Whenever you let a chicken roam, you understand they will look for plants and bugs all the time. Not only that, when a chicken is not pasture raised, they're caged up in a factory forever. They're fed grain 24/7. They poop and shit on each other because they have cages on top of each other like this. So it's a cage here, a cage on top of another cage, another cage here, another cage here, another cage here, another here, another here. So there's a chicken in each cage, right? So it's like a building, right? One on top of each other. So the top chicken shits on the bottom chicken, and then the bottom chicken shits on another bottom chicken, and this one shits down here. So they're always getting shit on each other, right? So it's like unethical, right? It's just lack of hygiene. I mean, the people who make this shit, man, they're not good people. So they're caged inside. They have no movement. They're stuck in cages. They don't get sunlight. they don't eat the food they need to eat. They get injection 24/7, so they get fat, so they sell good. And so imagine like a chicken a long time ago was 1 kilo, right? A whole chicken. A real chicken was like 1 kilo. Now it's like 4 kilos of chicken. It's too heavy. Not only that, a long time ago, people didn't used to eat much chicken. They used to get the eggs from the chicken because a long time ago, chickens didn't have a lot of meat, right? So they fed them so much shit, so much injections, that now the chickens are fat. Now that they're fat, they can sell more meat, right? They can sell more meat and they can make more money. So always try to get pasture-raised chickens. It's way better. They roam around. The quality of the meat's better because they're getting the nutrients they need. That means they have more nutrients to give you back. Remember, we eat what our animals eat, right? Something like that, along those lines. But yeah, always choose grain-fed cows, pasture-raised chickens. Oh no, always choose grass-fed cows, pasture-raised chickens. Avoid grain-fed, and yeah, I always avoid grain-fed. They're just fattening up the cows. And not only that, they have more grain-fed cows and chickens contain more linoleic acid. Linoleic acid is something derived from seed oils, right? So basically, the more linoleic acid you have, the easier it is for you to get fat, right? So the more linoleic acid your body has, the easier you get fat. While if you have low amounts of linoleic acid, like 4 to 5%, it's hard to get fat if you eat a lot of quality food. But if you have a lot of linoleic acid, your system is broken. The production of energy is gonna be fucked. Your skin is gonna be fucked as well because you're gonna have linoleic acid inside your cell membrane. So when you get sun, your sun's weak, and it's gonna get burned very easily compared if you don't have linoleic acid in your body. And yeah, just don't eat grain fed. Always try to get grass fed. More minerals, more vitamins, and it does not contain linoleic acid. That contains seed oil. They'll fuck up your body. And yeah, that's around it. That's medical advice. Do your own research and stay awesome.